Heart-wrenching accounts from Gaza's aid zones. An inside look at the BBC's investigation. Lucy Williamson, BBC Middle East correspondent. Reporting from Jerusalem. A serious and troubling revelation has emerged from Gaza, as a former security contractor recounts disturbing incidents at the newly established aid distribution sites backed by Israel and the United States. According to his testimony to the BBC, he observed his colleagues resorting to gunfire against Palestinians who pose no threat, resorting even to using machine guns. In one particularly harrowing incident, the contractor described how a guard shot from a watchtower when a group including women, children, and the elderly were too slow to leave the area. But here's where it gets controversial. The incident wasn't isolated. The contractor recounted that his fellow operative unloaded a rapid barrage of 15 to 20 shots into the crowd, leading to one Palestinian man collapsing. Disturbingly, the response among the contractors ranged from indifference to laughter. When approached for their comment, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, GHF, vehemently denied the accusations, asserting that no civilians were ever targeted at their distribution points. The GHF started its operations in Gaza in late May, distributing essential aid after Israel's 11-week blockade that severely restricted food supplies to the territory. However, this aid delivery system has faced widespread scrutiny. Critics argue that it has compelled thousands of people to pass through conflict zones to access the limited food supplies available. The United Nations and local medical professionals report that since the GHF's operations commenced, Israeli forces have allegedly killed over 400 Palestinians at these aid centers. Israel defends the aid model as a means of bypassing Hamas control over the delivery of aid. Continuing his account, the former contractor described a lack of accountability and clear procedures at GHF sites, revealing a culture where security officers were encouraged to employ lethal force at their discretion. The absence of oversight meant that situations involving civilians often led to unnecessary and tragic encounters. This account contradicts the GHF's claims that no one has been harmed at their centers. The GHF insists that the gunfire in the footage provided to the BBC actually came from Israeli military, while reports indicate multiple ways in which Palestinians suffer at these sites. From being struck by stun grenade debris to inadvertently being corralled into dangerous conditions, these interactions have resulted in serious injuries. And this is the part most people miss. More than 178 organizations have called for an end to the GHF's operations, citing concerns about the treatment of Palestinians seeking aid. The GHF maintains that their system has delivered tens of millions of meals, countering with their perspective about Hamas's control. As we consider these accounts and contrasting opinions, we ask, does the proposed aid distribution model truly offer a lifeline to those in need, or does it raise critical ethical concerns? What are your thoughts on the trade-offs between ensuring aid reaches recipients and addressing humanitarian concerns? Share your views and experiences in the comments below.